Are you ready for some Black Blizzard? Because I'm not. Black Blizzard was originally going to be my 12th Demon of Christmas, which if you watch the 12th Demon of Christmas, you already know that. However, I'm going to be starting to stream this soon a lot. I'm actually going to be starting to stream a whole lot more. I want to get a stream schedule set up, and I know I've been saying that for a long time, but I will actually get it set up this time, this weekend. I'm going to write down exactly how I want it to go, and I'm going to be streaming more than just Extreme Demons. I'm going to be streaming stuff, a lot of different stuff in Geometry Dash. I'm also going to be making a community post when I do it, so stay up to date on that. Sad story is I got up to 67%. It says 13% here, but today when I was streaming, my save data got corrupted and I actually lost about like 3 weeks of progress, which isn't that much because I haven't done much in the last 3 weeks, but I lost some like coins and stars and stuff. It was kind of annoying, but I lost all my Black Blizzard progress and all the attempts. I swear I was at like over 20k attempts and I'm at like 1879. I know a lot of you are like, oh, but Black Blizzard, you beat Digital Sin, it shouldn't be that hard. This type of level with like really unique and interesting timings and things that are so different than what I'm used to take me a long time to learn. They're crazy, which is why I like doing it. So today I'm announcing that my next Extreme Demon is going to be Black Blizzard because I'm going to start streaming it like tomorrow. Whoa! I'm going to start streaming it tomorrow, so you can check it out on my YouTube channel. I'll be streaming everything right here. It's going to be a lot of me dying over and over again to the beginning. This level's interesting. I really like this level, but it's kind of annoying to play from zero. Let's jump into it. I'm going to do a practice run and show you guys the parts that I have a really hard time with. So the beginning here, like these first inputs aren't that bad, but that one right there, that blue jump orb, it's one of the hardest jumps and it's so obnoxious, you meanie orb. It's so annoying dying somewhere past this and then having to like die to that orb like 3 or 4 times in a row. And people say it gets consistent. I'm sure it does for some of you, but it doesn't for me. It has gotten more consistent though, but you have to jump like as late as possible. And then those blue orbs have to be as late as possible. But then you always want to go super late. You're like, I gotta go late here. But like I did there, you can go too late because I'm too good. I'm just too good at this game, aren't I? I'm too good. You're too late, you stupid idiot orb. I guess just a little too late, right? I haven't played this level in a few days. In like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I think. You know, I hate that too. You get through there and you can fall on the platform and then jump. And it's like, why? Just kill me. Just kill me. Don't give me hope. You're like, I got it, but I didn't. That took so long to do. The other inputs aren't that hard there. Like you jump in the air and then you hit the space bar to hit the yellow jump orb, which actually is really weird, but you do it. And then the yellow and the pink ones you just hit late. But then you got to hit it like super light. You go down there and this, you got to go really early here. So I always hit it with the space bar there and then you go early there and then you got to hit the blue orb into the green, but not too fast. This part I found was kind of hard to learn, but that part does get like decently consistent. I still die there. And this staircase is so easy. I wonder why, like after all those hard inputs, you get a little bit of a break. It's break time. It's recess at school. And this part seems weird at first, but you just hit the last orb like as late as possible. These are like kind of late. And then you hit that as late as possible and you get a lot of height off it for some reason. You can't go too late. And then those 3, I just go late. And then that blue orb timing, you gotta hit it both at the same time. Both the buttons, you gotta go ba-boom! It's really weird, and I find it's really inconsistent. It's one of the hardest inputs in the whole level, and I hate that. From zero, the only part that I think I truly hate is that stupid double input. Because sometimes it works, and then sometimes you just, yeah. I'm really consistent at that. And then those inputs are easy, but sometimes I wait because I'm dumb. But the hard thing about that too is I got it that time. I got the inputs. I went ba-boom. But then like you got to get ready to jump as soon as you land. And sometimes you can jump early like that. Sometimes you just fall off because you jump late. And that's like, you got to do a really hard like double input. And then you got to get ready for something right after. And it's so hard, dudes. That whole part is just insane. But I practiced it a lot and I'm decent at it. And then that is like so weird. That green orb, you like tap when you're on the ground and you don't hit the bottom, but you switch gravity. I don't understand it, but it happens. But the green orb is not that hard, but these timings can be, especially that. These 2 orbs, they aren't bad. That in there, that's really hard in that tight little space. You go to tap to tap. It's like these 3 inputs that you got to do just the perfect pace. The part that I had a very hard time with, but I was starting to get consistent at, is this part here, not the first jump. First jump you buffer, and then late. late. And you got to land in a 1 block gap from 27 to like 30%. Just this section is so stupidly hard. The rest of the parts in this 25 to 40% section aren't that bad. 27 to 30 is so stupidly hard and inconsistent. See, like, if you're late jumping out of the 1 block gap there, you hit the green jump orb. You gotta hit that like perfectly, and then you gotta hit the green orb right away. And then the other inputs is like, and you gotta do like these weird timings. It's so nuts, dude. So you do a double input there. The yellow and the green, you hit the space bar and the mouse, but not together. If you hit it together, it's a really weird timing. So you hit the space bar a little bit first, but you gotta hit the like a little bit late, but not that late. It's so weird, dude. Oh, I did it. Dude, I remembered. I did it. So you go, boom. And then the next one, the yellow orbs are so hard. The yellow orbs in the middle there. This part right here. And so, not even to mention that, I hit the yellow orbs, which are really hard. It's easy to die there if you don't, like, you gotta hit them really late to go up. Late and then kind of spread out. And then the next part, those green orbs, you just hit it at the same time. Boom. No trick to it. But as you saw there, I made it, but I didn't make it because I wasn't high enough. So it looks like it gives you a glimmer of hope. You made it over the spike, but you're too low, and you boom and you fail. And the level's like, that's right, you failure. You think you got it? You think I'm gonna let you succeed? Get on the ground and cry. Cry. Boom. So that's that. And then the rest of it is not bad, man. The rest of it is like, oops, I was too early there. I was way too early. Then you hit those and then boom, voila. So the last part of 25 to 40% this section right here, it's not that bad. I die there sometimes, but it's not that bad. And then you get to the fast part, which I was getting pretty consistent at. I have had a few runs, 2 runs from like this part right here from the drop to the end. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, whoa, it's been a while, man. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom. That part is so weird because you do like a double tap. I don't think that's the intended way to do it. Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to do it like that or not, but I do it like that anyways. But like this section right here, like this part and then the next part, they aren't as hard as the first couple parts. They're still challenging though. They're still like hard parts, just it's not nearly as hard as the beginning, right? So like it's easy to die here still. A lot of people die a lot. Some people get lucky, they get all the way through. By luck, I mean some people are badasses. So this part right here is really strange because you can go up there and like some people double tap the orbs and they like go in. For some reason, I can't, I'm terrible at it. So what I do, which is also what a lot of other people do, is I go once and then I double tap before the portal. Double tap. And you can actually make it like that. You can get through there. Which is it's very interesting. Like I don't know what most people's preferred way is, but I find it's much more consistent to just go like that. Like you double tap downwards and get like some distance down. Flying's not too bad, but it is chokeable. That's just about that part right there. It's about knowing. Some of them are late, some of them are early. You just gotta know which ones are which. I don't think I've ever died there. However, I did die. I have died here twice. Because it looks like you want to hit them right away. Like if you buffer it, you're like, ah, and you panic and you start hitting, you die. You actually wait. You can hit them like, they look like they're really tight, but you can hit them really like late. You go, bum, bum, bum. You know, like it's not that fast, right? And then the wave here is, there's no point in explaining it. It looks complex and it kind of is a little bit, but you just gotta learn it. It's really consistent-ish. It's pretty easy to die to the actual wave parts though. But it's just like a rhythm, man. And sometimes that happens. You go down too early and that happens because you're like not past the slope and then the UFO goes down, but you've gone down as the wave. You need to wait. You need to have that like that discipline. So 1, 2, 3. You wiggle and you go down as there. And then like all you need to know is like you need to know what inputs you need to do to control the UFO. And once you know the timings of that, then you know like how you can control the wave. What am I dying there for? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. And then you kind of hold jump as the robot part. The robot part's a little weird. Like sometimes that happens. Why'd you go with the robot cube? Were you lonely? Robot, come please. hands together. Hold my hand. You don't even have a hand cube, you idiot. Sometimes that happens. But what I found is it doesn't bug out as much if you jump as early as possible. So you just kind of got to jump as early as possible. So you hold down the button a little bit to jump as the robot, and then you do like a big jump, and then you hit that yellow orb at like a very specific timing. It's really crazy, this part, actually. I think this is harder than the wave. Dun, dun. What the heck? See, I did it there. I only hit 4 of those, by the way. Some people hit all 6. They go, I'm like, how do you tap that fast? How can someone tap that fast and control it? I just hit 4. Boom. And then you get to this end. Dude, I don't actually mind the ending that much, but I hate the transition into the ending because it goes like completely dark, and then it, like, you land on a platform and you go down, but it's hard to like see like when you got to start pressing. But I don't mind like this other stuff, you know? Like this wave, I don't find it's that hard. And once again, very chokeable, and I almost choked it because I didn't warm up before playing. But some people like died at the very, very end, but I find the ending pretty chill. I rarely ever die there, even when I'm practicing it. It's just a matter of getting there. All it is it's a matter of getting consistent enough from 1 to 40, 0 to 40%, so that you get to the drop like every 10 minutes at least, like once or twice. And then once you're that consistent, like you'll eventually just get it. Because you can't, if you can do a run from 40 to the end, of course you're gonna get it, right? You just gotta get there enough times, which I've done plenty of times, but it's gonna take a little bit of practice because I did take a little bit of a break from the level. However, I will, and I'm gonna stream it soon. Black Blizzard, I think it's a solid level, but it's also a very frustrating level. It's good, it's unique, it's interesting, but it pisses me off. It's, ugh. But isn't that just Geometry Dash in a nutshell? I love this game, but it makes me so angry. Isn't it? It's just Geometry Dash, ain't it? Ain't it?